I refuse to let my dad's new wife hold my baby because she's not family. I, 27 female, just had my first baby 2 months ago. A little girl who has basically turned my whole life upside down in the best, most exhausting way possible. My dad, 56 male, has been remarried for about 3 years now to a woman I'll call Janet, 54 female. She's, well, I'm not even sure what word fits her. Polite? Persistent? Awkwardly involved? I've never really warmed up to her, and I don't think she's ever fully warmed up to me either, though she tries in a way that feels off. This past weekend, my dad and Janet came over to meet the baby for the first time, and I, in the heat of the moment, told her she couldn't hold her. Like, straight up said, "I'm sorry, but you're not family." Yep, that came out of my mouth, and I swear the room went dead silent, like in one of those movies where you hear a record scratch. Janet's face dropped, my dad blinked at me like I'd slapped him, and my partner froze mid-sip of coffee. The thing is, it's not just about this one moment. It's not like she asked and I randomly decided to be cruel. There's years of history, of complicated feelings about my dad's choices, about Janet inserting herself into moments I think should be mine and my mom's, about boundaries that have been ignored before. But that day, with my tiny newborn in my arms, all I could think was, no, not her, not now. The awkwardness lasted the rest of the visit. Janet mostly stared at her lap. My dad kept trying to make light conversation, and I held my baby a little tighter. And now I'm sitting here running the whole thing back in my mind, wondering if I went too far or if I just finally drew a line I should have drawn a long time ago. I've always had a complicated relationship with my dad. When I was little, he was around, but not present. Like, he'd show up to my school plays and hand me flowers, but he'd be on his phone half the time, or leave right after because he had work to finish. He and my mom split when I was 13, and that was a whole mess in itself. It wasn't explosive, no screaming matches in the kitchen or throwing dishes, but it was cold, distant. They sat me down at the table one day and told me they'd grown apart, like they were breaking up over coffee instead of ending a 20-year marriage. For a while after that, I lived mostly with my mom. My dad got his own apartment and would have me over every other weekend, which at first felt kind of special. Just us ordering takeout, watching movies. But then he started dating again. A lot. He'd introduce me to these women who would act like they were auditioning for Stepmom of the Year, and I hated it.
Full story you can find on my channel, link below.